Okay, hello everyone. I'm seeing a lot of drops through the network on my end. So, how does this sound for everyone else? Stream status poor. Hi everyone, sorry about this. The moment I start streaming, 5 minutes before it's time to go, which I normally start streaming early just to make sure everything's set up, all of the internet dies. I had a feeling this was going to be a Scuffed stream. I had a feeling. It sounds loud and clear. Hang on. So if we drag the model in. Hi everyone. Boop. You can at least also check if motion looks reasonable on your end as well. I should be moving at roughly 60 frames per get drops down to 30. We'll just say that's normal. I'm seeing a lot of drop frames. We're green at the moment. We're green and back down to red. Okay. Isn't that how it always for streams? Kinda, yeah. We've done decently well so far. Right, I don't want to... We're going to be playing Portal today. I don't want to jump right in and start playing knowing that we've got issues going on. Stream froze, yeah. Okay. Alright, I'll jump to a different connection. Stream will drop right now. Okay, it's looking a bit better connection-wise now. Can you hear me now? How do I sound? The connection is looking better now. There's no drop frames, but this broke the VTuber model. Hang on. Refresh iFacial mocap. So it's fixed the connection, but broke the model. Connect to iPhone. Hang on. Okay. Okay, I've got the IP address pre-configured, and now that I've changed connection on the PC, it has no idea where to send it. Connection's poor? Well, no, it looks fine to me. Sorry, that's me responding to YouTube. Okay, we're not okay, so if we switch back, stream will drop now. Okay, connection successful. Okay, does this help? Okay, we're back on the old connection now. I'm not dropping any frames. Aha! I think this has got it. Start sending. Well, I had it for a brief second. There we go. There we go. Okay, well that was a big... Okay. We are currently not dropping frames. Everything seems to be working. Sorry about that, everyone. I've been setting this up and like testing things for the last 5 hours because I was getting a lot of encoding issues with capturing footage of the game we're going to be playing. There's something about Portal that OBS just doesn't really like. But, um... we start streaming and then everything goes wrong. Hang on, let me just... Okay. Well, I have like a essentially pre-flight checklist in my head that I like to go through at the beginning of streams, which is it's just like this is what I go through for the start of the stream. I'm down in the corner down here. You just see the tail. I jump in. I've always got my tea ready, which I don't have ready right now. That's the controller. There's the tea. I haven't used the keybinds for a while. Forgotten. And that's thrown me completely out of whack. I do actually have my tea. If you... Oh, bloody hell, that's hot. I've got a metal tumbler that I got on holiday, and it keeps the heat in for so long. It's been life-changing, but oh, that was hot. Whew, okay, we are 12 minutes beyond the start time. Things are now working, except for my brain. How's everyone doing? Foggy Nights, welcome. Sparrowhawk, Rhyhair Storm, Corrupted Glitch, Sky, Atlas Horizon, Friendly Moth, Phoenix's Space, Alex. I saw a bunch of other people I recognise as well. Don't jinx it. Tends to be hot when you first make it. I made it about 15 or 20 minutes ago now, but the tea in this tumbler stays hot for like 3 or 4 hours. Like I can make I make essentially 2 cups of tea worth, and then it lasts me all night. It's magic. It's brilliant. I have tea too. Nice. Okay. Anyway, let's just brush past that. Audio keeps cutting out. Is that the same for anyone else? But my audio setup has changed since last time. Is the audio cutting in and out? Is it just the microphone? Is the music cutting in and out as well? Or is it just cutting in and out a bit when I start being a bit quiet? Does it start cutting on the mic a little bit when I'm not just talking at full volume? I tried to give an example then. How's it cutting out? Because if it's cutting out when my voice is low, it could be the noise gate needs changing. By the way, because of all the scuff stuff at the start of the stream, everyone, you might want to refresh your stream first of all, because you might be extra time behind at this point. So before we jump into the game, now's a good time to refresh your page. Internet was just being mean? Okay, fair enough. I'm not getting drop frames at the moment, so we should be good. I'll give everyone 30 seconds to refresh streams. That should help me catch everyone back up to as close as possible. Because yeah, when there's network issues, that messes up the streams. Dogs barking. There we go. Okay. I think... Do we have everyone back? Everyone ready to go? Let's jump in to Portal. Boop. Oh, you could see YouTube. Hang on. I gotta keep this up though, because otherwise I lose the I lose the chat. Now, hopefully rebooting doesn't break this. Hopefully. Because I was playing around with this earlier, and I was getting drops on recording, so you gotta let me know if you're getting issues. Because like the game plays fine, but when I was capturing footage earlier, it would come out to like 1 frame every 3 seconds. I think I fixed it, but because I just had to reboot, hopefully that didn't break it. Oh, I should probably also record locally as well. And boop. Never watched someone play Portal, not played it myself. Excited. Oh, awesome. I really hope you enjoy, because Portal is an amazing game. If you ever feel like you might play, it's only like a 5 or something on Steam. Portal and Portal 2 are incredible games. So if you feel like you might like to play it at some point, stop watching, get the game, play it yourself. It's amazing to experience. Opinion on coffee? I'm not a coffee person, sorry. Alright. Looks good on my end. Let me just check. Full screen, good. Normally borderless windowed is a lot better for playing, but borderless windowed broke the recordings, and hopefully that's what's fixed it. Let's start then. Oh, I should also turn on the captions, just in case anyone needs it. Let's begin. Welcome to Portal, everyone. I have, of course, played this game before, so we're going to get through it pretty quick. I know the solutions to all the puzzles, but I'm not going to spoil story stuff. I'm not going to pretend to experience it for the first time, but, yeah, I know what's coming.
Welcome to
Hello.
the Aperture Science Computer-Aided Enrichment Center. We hope your brief detention in the relaxation vault has been a pleasant one. Your specimen has been processed, and we are now ready to begin the test proper. Before we start, however, keep in mind that although fun and learning are the primary goals of all Enrichment Center activities, serious injuries may occur.
Oh
For
no.
your own safety and the safety of others, please refrain from... Stand back. The portal will open in 3, 2, 1.
This moment is just fantastic. The first time you see portals working. Just heads up, I might see frame drops when we first start placing portals. That just happens the first time I boot up the game. There's some drops, and then it sort of levels out as we go. So yeah, that modded version. Oh, we will. We will. So this is the weighted storage cube. Here's the big button.
Excellent. Please proceed into the chamber lock after completing each test. First,
Chat display
note
frozen?
the incandescent particle field across the exit. This Aperture Science material emancipation grid will vaporize any unauthorized equipment that passes through it. For instance, the Aperture Science weighted storage cube.
So items can't pass through the grill, so you can't take stuff into the next chamber. Yeah, so if chat is frozen, let me just see if I could fix that. The smoke of chaos. Yeah, because not having this window in the foreground seems to occasionally stop it. Let me know if that keeps happening, because if it does, then we might have to just get rid of the chat. But hopefully that's brought it back up. Let me know if it keeps updating, let me know if it breaks. Because previously, having it in the background, it would just capture it fine. This is going to be a Scuff stream. Scuff arc. So here's all the threats we'll see in chambers. And a very interesting one.
Please place the weighted storage cube on the 1500 megawatt Aperture Science heavy duty super colliding super button.
I love that name. I love that name. Oh, also, how's the game volume? We don't want it too high. Let me know if it's a bit loud. I'll try to stop talking when GLaDOS is talking. So this is a chamber that was improved later. But this did confuse a lot of people playing for the first time. Because you don't see what's changing the portal placement. It's on a timer where it flits to each different location. but because you don't control it, it's very easy to get confused what's going on here and accidentally solve it without solving it in your head. It's possible to solve this room and complete it without knowing what you did.
As the effects of prolonged exposure to the button are not part of this test.
The game is lagging? Like frame drops? I don't have drops on my end. Does it look the same to everyone else? The game is dropping frames. Oh, come on. Come on. Hmm. Hmm.
You're doing very well. Please be advised that a noticeable taste
Looks
of
good,
blood
okay.
is not part of any test
It might drop down.
but is
Well,
an
I've let that stock.
unintended side effect of the aperture science material emancipation grill, which may, in semi-rare cases, emancipate dental fillings, crowns, tooth enamel, and teeth.
The lag when going through portals was on my end. That should smooth out as we go on. That just happens the first time I boot the game up. The game should be running at 60 frames, but it will likely drop down to 30 frames occasionally. So if it's just at 30 frames, we'll take that as a base level and hopefully that's fine. Now it's dropping frames. Oh no. Oh. Hang on, I could... Hang on. Dropping due to encoding lag. Why? I fixed you. I fixed that. Hmm. We might not get through the entire game today. Right, okay, well I wish I could look at how many frames are being dropped and why while playing the game, because it's fine until I get in the game. How does it look now? Are we dropping? Hang on, I'll bring the window over here so I can see it on my other screen. Oh dear. Okay, I'm about 10 seconds behind on stream. It looks fine until I boot the game. Oh, that's so many frame drops. Okay. Yes, we're full screen. Full screen is what we're after. Yes. Still problems? So the mouse looks fine when I pause it. And then we start the game up, and then everything drops. And like the model lags as well, doesn't it? I fixed this earlier today. Twice. Because it broke again. Okay. Okay. Let's just mess around with things while the stream's going, shall we? We'll run in a window and see if it prefers that. Okay, how does this look on everyone else's end? Oh god, I can see OBS in the background and it's going very slowly. Hang on, quit wallpaper engine, we don't need that running. There is something about this game that OBS just does not like. That's somehow worse, is it? It's not encoding for the game itself. The game's running fine on my end. It's some priority thing. So if I click away from the game, all of a sudden the model looks fine. There's something about running the game. It's just sucking away resources from everything else. So OBS has no resources, and the model has no resources. Yeah. Okay, we'll switch screen. Need some tea. How do we play around with priority? Because that was removed in Windows 10, wasn't it? Or Windows 8 or whatever. We might have to end this stream early, unfortunately. Desert Chew, welcome! You've joined during technical difficulties. Okay, so Portal does have set to vertical sync, so it's not just sucking up all the resources that way, with like the frame rate being unlocked, I think. But there's no frame rate option. Is there a way to cap the frame rate? Hang on. FPS. Okay, I can cap the frame rate in the console. Maybe that'll help? Okay. So how does this look now? Is this any smoother? The model looks like it's working in the background. Is it better? Oh, my stream is way behind. That was like 40 seconds or something. It's only just caught up. It looks like it's running now. That looks better. That looks better. Okay. If we go to run in window... hang on. Does it still look good? I need to refresh my my screen because I was so far behind. Okay. Okay, so it's now full screen. Model is running fine. Game is running fine. Is that about right? Are we all good? Are we groovy? Ooh, I'm getting some drops there. Ooh, there's some drops there. Is that on... Let's try it down to 60. Does that help? Does the game look like it's running at 60 or is it dropping frames? I thought I'd fixed all this earlier. I'm so sorry, everyone. Oh, now the stream has stopped entirely. Okay, ooh, that's caught up now. That's caught up now. Okay, okay, how about now? How's it looking now? We're half an hour into the stream, and all I've done is like, let's see, let's help me set up. Okay, it's looking okay in my preview. It should be entertaining. Okay, I think this works now. I think this works. Oh my god. Okay. One last check. We all good? Okay. In that case, let's restart. Everyone, you're well within your rights to have left at this point. I don't know why anyone's still around, but for those who are still here, let's start from the beginning. This is a bad first experience if you've never played Portal before. Ah, okay. The classic Portal, everyone, welcome. Let's put this in the toilet where this stream bloody I even missed it. Radio. Let's break. There we go. Right, yeah, you're right.
The relaxation vault has been a pleasant one. Your specimen has been processed, and we are now ready to begin the test proper. Before we start, however, keep in mind that although fun and learning are the primary goals of all enrichment center activities, serious injuries may occur. For your own safety and the safety of others, please refrain from... Turn back. The portal will open in 3, 2, 1.
Okay. Let's put a line under all of that, brush it aside, and just keep going. Hang on, I need to move the model down slightly. Yeah. And also, I did mean to add this so the tail isn't just covering up so much of the game. Also, why is the model just frozen? Why is the model just frozen? Oh, you thought that the scuff had ended. The scuff's only just begun. Oh, come on, why is it all broken? Why is it all broken? Okay, something about the last 2 minutes just broke the model. Disconnect, reconnect. Come on. Come on, you can do it. The scuff returns. Round 2. Fight. Oh, dear me. Okay, we've done, what, 5 streams on this channel before? And they've all worked reasonably well. And that was when I only had one computer, the Mac was dead. And we kind of just got through it. And now this one stream, all the problems are just jumped in all at once. Okay, we'll restart the programs. Scuff couldn't get enough. Okay, the model thing literally cannot find my phone. What did I do? What was it that broke it? And then all of a sudden it starts working? Okay. It's one of those technology things where you do nothing and everything breaks. And then you do nothing and then it fixes itself. Okay. Oh, you could even see the program up just then. I didn't even realize that. What the hell were we doing? Oh yeah, we were trying to bloody well play Portal. Why is anyone watching this drivel? Why is anyone watching?
Excellent. Please proceed into the chamber lock after completing each test. First, however, the incandescent particle field across the exit. This aperture science material emancipation grid will vaporize any unauthorized equipment that passes through it.
Really?
For instance, the aperture science weighted storage cube.
Well, fancy that. Ah.
Please place a weighted storage cube on the 1500 megawatt Aperture Science Heavy Duty Super Colliding
wrong
Super
one.
button.
Okay. I'm going off of the presumption that everything is now working. Let's just get through.
Perfect. Please move quickly to the chamber lock, as
Oh
the
dear.
effects of prolonged exposure to the button are not part of this test.
All these problems. We are 36 minutes in. We started the stream 40 minutes ago. Things are only just now working well enough to stream.
You're doing
Okay.
very well.
Thank you.
Please
The
be
stream is
advised
as
that
well.
a noticeable taste of blood is not part of any test protocol, but is an unintended side effect of the Aperture Science Material Emancipation Grip, which may, in semi-rare cases, emancipate dental fillings, crowns, tooth enamel, and teeth.
Everyone knock on wood. There we go. Ah. We have the
Very
gun.
good. You are now in possession of the Aperture Science handheld portal device. With it, you can create your own portals. These intradimensional gates have proven to be completely safe. The device, however, has not. Do not touch the operational end of the device. Do not look directly at the operational end of the device. Do not submerge the device in liquid, even partially. Most importantly, under no circumstances should you...
Most important thing to remember.
To ensure the safe performance of all authorized activities, do not destroy vital testing apparatus.
Now, I'm not going to get all the radios, but... Hehe. Sorry, 46 minutes, yeah. My brain is just blitzed from all this. Oh, come on, pick it up. Now, there's somewhere in the room. There we go. That's an Easter egg. There's Easter eggs like this using the radios in every single level of the game. We won't go through all of them, but I just wanted to point that out. 10 out of 10 music. It really is. It's so good. I kind of feel like all these technical issues have kind of messed up the flow of the stream. It's not really like a, hey, let's play a game and just chill out and have fun. This is just like, let's watch this mess. Okay, let's try and recapture the standard stream motif, shall we? Find the gap. So this level. Well, I love to talk.
Bring your daughter to work day is the perfect time to have her tested.
I'm sorry. I like that we start getting weird things like that. So this level, just to quickly point out the level design. Apparently, playtesters would get confused about which portal they were supposed to go in and come out of. So this level is to teach you can go in and out of each portal. It's not one way. So this, because you can only make blue portals right now, so the logical thinking is you go in blue and come out of orange. But this room teaches you go in through blue, out of orange, but to get over there, you need to fire there, go in orange and out of blue. There's some really clever tutorial level design in this game. The level design for teaching you how to play gets a lot better in Portal 2. This game is great for that, but they really nailed it in Portal 2. Such as the previous level on a timer, which I mentioned before.
Welcome to Test Chamber 4. You're doing quite well.
Thank you. So's the stream by the looks. It looks like the frame rate is fine. Don't actually take a shot.
Excellent work. As part of a required test protocol, We will not monitor the next test chamber. You will be entirely on your own. Good luck.
Thank you. What kind of tea do you normally drink? I prefer Yorkshire tea. We don't have Yorkshire at the moment. We've got Tetley. It's really not good. But I found a small pack of weird I think like supermarket. What was that? Supermarket off-brand tea, which is a lot better than Tetley. I don't know what brand it is, but it's decent. So yeah, I will just be going through these levels pretty quickly because, as I say, I have played this game before. I do know all the solutions. So, if you've never played the game before, might not be the best experience.
We would not monitor this chamber was an outright fabrication. Good job. As part of a required test protocol, we will stop enhancing the truth in 3, 2.
The writing is fantastic in this game. It's so, so good. Of all the characters you've played, which is your favourite? Favourites of voice, weirdly, might be the ship AI, just because I really love voicing and like trying to get into the head of artificial characters. Which is an apt answer, given this game. Where is she?
While safety is one of many enrichment center goals, the Aperture Science high-energy pellet seen to the left of the chamber can and has caused permanent disabilities, such as vaporization. Please be careful.
Okay.
Unbelievable.
I'll let her talk.
Must be the pride of subject hometown.
Yeah, the ship AI isn't my favourite character. We've kind of told everything that's I was going for to begin with that character. There's more that we could have done, but I like where it was left off. That was a fun kind of one-off sort of character. Not my favourite character overall. I don't know who my favourite that I would have played is.
Warning devices are required on all mobile equipment. However, alarms and flashing hazard lights have been found to agitate. Good. Now use the Aperture Science unstationary scaffold to reach the chamber lock.
Unstationary scaffold is a brilliant name. Mitch, he's kind of become the mascot, and maybe he's definitely up there. Oh, actually, the Kitsune Aru might be overall my favourite that I've played. Voice-wise, the Under Ship AI was a lot of fun, but also a real pain to edit. Most involved, I think, to edit. Favourite in terms of character might be Aru.
Consequence for failure. Any contact with the chamber floor will result in an unsatisfactory mark on your official testing for failure. Any contact with the chamber floor will result in an unsatisfactory mark on your official testing record, followed by death. Good luck.
We'll solve it first before going through. There we go.
Very impressive. Please note that any appearance of danger is merely a device to enhance your testing experience.
Indeed. I just died then. I don't feel particularly enhanced. My experience needs work, GLaDOS.
The Enrichment Center regrets to inform you that this next test is impossible. Make no attempt to solve it.
So if you've not played the game before, this is what the Emancipation Girls do. And they also fizzle portals. There are a few different ways you can solve this puzzle. This is just the easiest one.
Fantastic. You remain resolute.
Let's try that again.
In an atmosphere of extreme pessimism.
Stream scuffing has got to be scuffed. Yeah, I just realised that as we were going up that lift. My brain is so melted from the first 40 minutes of this stream.
To reiterate, previous one.
shouldn't have jumped through that. My friend has the nickname Mitch, and the amount of times I've called them Mitch. This one is similar to what I was talking about which portal you go in and come out. Because it starts you off with the idea of you place the blue one and then come out at the orange.
Spectacular. You appear to understand how a portal affects forward momentum, or to be more precise, how it does not.
But now the orange portal is there, so it's reinforcing the same idea.
Momentum,
You can go in and out
a
either
function
portal.
of mass and velocity, is conserved between portals. In layman's terms, speedy thing goes in, speedy thing comes out.
Of course, if you've played the game before, and it is an old classic, everyone needs to play this at some point. All of this is probably second nature to most people, but it's fascinating to watch people play this game for the first time and figure out how it works. It really, really is.
The Enrichment Center promises to always provide a safe testing environment. In dangerous testing environments, the Enrichment Center promises to always provide useful advice. For instance, the floor here will kill you. Try to avoid it.
I feel like this level is one of the ones that could have done with better design. I'm especially not a fan of the timed portals, because it does definitely confuse things when you're playing for the first time. The idea is that the portal gun is in the middle of the room, so no matter where you are, you can see it and see what it's trying to do. But it's really difficult, especially with a game as mind-bending first time you played as this, to grok what's going on. There we go. And there's also a lot of waiting around. Rather than pressing buttons to figure things out, placing portals to figure things out, it's waiting to see what's going on, and it's possible to accidentally solve the puzzle and like complete the room without doing it intentionally, without knowing what you've done. Oh, that lag was on my end. That just sometimes happens occasionally, it's an old game. Wait.
The device has been modified so that it can now manufacture two linked portals at once. As part of an optional test protocol, we are pleased to present an amusing fact. The device is now more valuable than the organs and combined incomes of everyone in subject hometown here.
There's also a lot of waiting around with these to move. I feel like this level... I remember what the first time I played, I got stuck here for a while. I feel like this level might be my least favourite in the entire game. It's really interesting to see the difference in level design between Portal 1 and Portal 2. And we'll get to Portal 2, providing that doesn't get ridiculously scuffed as well. Sorry again. I feel like that's taken up the entire the entire mood of the stream. When I played for the first time, it was like 2008. I didn't play... The first time I played it would have been... it was on the 360, on the orange box. No, so yeah, that would have been after 2008. When I got 360 for Reach, so 2010, 2011. When did Reach come out? Yeah, it might have been 2011. I think I was quite late to the game. Anyway, what do we need to... Oh, we need to put this over here. When was Portal 2? 2012? Because I remember that coming out. So I remember waiting for that. But I have played it several times since launch. So we're... I'm no expert, but we are going to get through these levels pretty quick.
This next test could take a very, very long time. If you become lightheaded from thirst, feel free to pass out. An intubation associate will be dispatched to revive you with peptic salve and adrenaline.
I don't think it'll take a very, very long time. I think we're good. Oh, I trapped the ball in there. Yeah, the energy pellets are a layover from Half-Life 2. They're not in Portal 2, and the game is a lot better for it. Let's try that again. There we go.
As part of a previously mentioned required test protocol, we can no longer lie to you.
I appreciate
when the
that.
testing is over, you will be missed.
I love the little change in tone there. A lot of the way that the GLaDOS, particularly in this first game, spoke did influence the way I portrayed the ship AI. How old is the game? 2007.
All subjects intending to handle high-energy gamma-leaking portal technology must be informed that they may be informed of applicable regulatory compliance issues. No further compliance information is required or will be provided, and you are an excellent test subject.
I'm so excellent, we've skipped the entire puzzle. Hehe. This is one of the ones that the developers did know about and just intentionally left it in. Because you're not likely to figure that out by yourself, so it's not really something to be solved. Newcomers aren't going to have a problem with, oops, I skipped the entire puzzle. That's for people that they've already solved the game, they're coming back and playing it a second time. I love including options like that.
Committed to the well-being of all participants. Cake and grief counseling will be available at the conclusion of the test. Thank you for helping us help you help us all.
Cake and grief counselling. What? I didn't need to do that first one. There we go. This one took me like 10 minutes to figure out the first time. Remember when the Wii wasn't considered a retro console? Yeah. I remember the day I got the Wii. Firstly, it was Christmas, so the entire family wanted to play Wii Sports. And I just wanted to play Zelda. And I think I spent, like, the first 2 hours just going around the village fishing. Just exploring the village. Whee! Okay. There we go. Would you use a portal gun for IRL? Oh my gosh. Everything? That's definitely something that shows the power of a good fictional world, when you start imagining what it would be like to live in it. There we go. I'm not sure in the 360 version if you could put portals on this. Like, I didn't realize you could put portals on this thing until very recently. Well, you can on the sides. And that's because I'm pretty sure I tried to put portals on this the first time I played on the 360, and it just didn't work. Maybe I'm misremembering? Oh, I should probably get rid of that. Actually, no. Not yet. There we go. This was a fun one to figure out what you had to do the first time. Boop, and boop, boop, and there. You could probably actually do the same jump down up onto there, but eh.
To the Aperture Science Self-Esteem Fund for Girls. It's true.
One portal in the fridge. Never played Zelda in my entire life, but I watched my best friend play it for so many hours that I have the knowledge of someone who has. I would say it's a series that everyone needs to play at some point. I understand that it's not going to be everyone's kind of game, so I can get that if it's not. But The series is fantastic.
Due to mandatory scheduled maintenance, the appropriate chamber for this testing sequence is currently unavailable. It has been replaced with a live fire course designed for military androids. The Enrichment Center apologizes for the inconvenience and wishes you the best of luck.
The tone when she says live fire. Wait.
Active. Who are you? Are you still deploying? Shutting down.
The voices are so good. Because you don't have a compatible console? Fair enough. If you've got a decent enough PC, there's of course ways to play the older games. And some of those Twilight Princess, Wind Waker, two kind of different games, but both amazing, well worth playing. Of course, a lot of people, massive fans of Ocarina and Majora's Mask. Fantastic classics. They're a little bit aged now if you didn't play them when they came out, because the originals run at like 10 frames per second. So the 3DS versions are a bit more bearable. Because they run at 30. But they're a bit more difficult to set. Like, 3DS games are a bit more involved to set up emulations. This is when the game starts being, what the hell is going on? Cake is a lie. Hello, can I help you? Talking about the cake again. We can't go any further here. We do have milk brand milk and beans brand beans. Oh, and there's a pan. They've been frying beans on this computer. I wonder what the computer's been running. This is where the cake phrase comes from. Yeah. I love the music in this. Horror stream? You're in the horror stream. There we go. Bessie's favourite is Majora's Mask. My favourite will either be Twilight Princess or, yeah, Majora's. Majora's was my first Zelda. It's such a bizarre game, and I mean that in the best way possible. FNAF, I've never played FNAF. I don't really think it's my kind of thing. Model broke again? Thank you, Em. Hang on. Hang on. Ah. Okay, what's going on here? Phone's a little bit hot. It's not overheating, is it? No, it's not. It's not that hot, actually. This never happened during previous streams, did it? I don't remember this happening. Okay, let's do the same thing that we did last time to fix it, which was absolutely nothing. Ah, there we go. Sending. And boop. Hey, we're back. Okay. This has been a mess of a stream. I'm very sorry, everyone. I'm very sorry. Here comes the Scuff. Hello, Scuff. Fuck off. Oh. Not what I meant to do, but I guess it works. Thanks for the heads up. Okay. Let's try that again. Well, let's drop a whole bunch of crates on this bugger. Thank you. Do they also just say critical error in the captions? Makes it relatable. I'm a professional, damn it.
Target lost. Nap time. Is anyone there?
Wait. Is the rocking getting faster? I thought it was slowing down and settling. Whatever, you got perpetual motion going on, I guess.
Hello.
Hello.
Well done, Android. The Enrichment Center once again reminds you that Android Hell is a real place where you will be sent at the first sign of defiance.
Oh, clip. Oh, brilliant. Oh, here we go.
The apparatus vent will deliver a weighted companion cube in 3, 2, 1.
It's the companion cube, everyone.
This weighted companion cube will accompany you through the test chamber. Please take care of it.
By the way, if the lighting, especially the brightness, looks a little odd, I am running reshade. So I just like graphical shaders. Yeah, this is a room.
Commonly produced by Enrichment Center testing are superstition, perceiving inanimate objects as alive, and hallucinations. The Enrichment Center reminds you that the weighted companion cube will never threaten to stab you and...
What I was about to say, before Gladys started talking, and I don't want to talk over her, is that this is a room that really emphasizes how bad the energy balls are.
The symptoms most commonly produced by Enrichment Center testing are superstition, perceiving inanimate objects as alive, and hallucinations. The Enrichment Center reminds you that the weighted companion cube will never threaten to stab you and, in fact, cannot speak.
Because death can just like sneak up behind you and you don't see it coming, and that, especially when you're playing for the first time and don't understand what's going on, what's killing you, that can get very annoying. So it's a great, like, I guess it probably worked with Half-Life 2. I've never actually played the Half-Life series. Well, I've played about an hour or so. I do need to play that. And maybe it worked well in that game, because I think you can fire them. Like from a gun. Here it comes. But they don't really work in Portal. And they were replaced by lasers that work a lot better in Portal 2. Okay, let's try that again. As I was just saying, I've played this game a lot. Okay, let's try again. I just stood there because I was thinking, are you kidding me? What would happen if Mitch had a portal gun? Oh my god, that would be so much fun. There we go.
Reminds you that the weighted companion cube cannot speak. In the event that the weighted companion cube does speak, the Enrichment Center urges you to disregard its advice.
I love that phrase. Roblox, oof. I don't know what that sounds like. Like, immediately my brain goes to the old Steve oof from Minecraft. The, ooh! Beep. She's watching you. Stop watching. I was wrong. I thought the cube would last forever. I was wrong. Why? Because I could not stop for death? Something stopped for me. The cube had food, maybe ammo, and immortality? Not in cruelty, not in wrath, the Reaper came today. An angel visited this grey path and took the cube away. A, P, and G are underlined. I wonder if G is for GLaDOS. I can't remember if this was added in later, but this login, C Johnson, Cave Johnson, password tier 3, trust me. This was for an Easter egg teasing Portal 2 on the Portal website. I think it's no longer active, but I think you can access the website and the terminal in the Wayback Machine. I'm not certain. But yeah, if you want to try, that's the login. I've never actually tried myself.
For your own safety, do not destroy vital testing apparatus.
It would say. Brandy, welcome! Hang on, I should set the portal down first. Because that's going to go over that way. Whoa, my gosh! See, you don't know when it despawns. You have no idea when it's going to despawn. When it's going to fire a new one. Ah. Right, Tess, welcome! It's like, it's gonna... Where is it? Where is it? What the hell's it doing there? Okay. Now we want you to be here, don't we? There we go! I love the effect this one room had on so many people, just introducing this cube. All for this moment here. Hey, doing well? Now that the stream is no longer scuffed. How's it going?
You did it. The weighted companion cube certainly brought you good luck. However, it cannot accompany you for the rest of the test and, unfortunately, must be euthanized. Please escort your companion cube to the Aperture Science Emergency Intelligence Incinerator.
What? Alright. None of us are safe. Yeah, the stream's been a mess for literally 50 minutes.
You euthanized your faithful companion cube more quickly than any test subject on record. Congratulations.
Thank you! By the way, is chat updating still? checking in every now and then that everything's still working. Is the model updating? Yes. Ah. What level are we on? Oh, we're near the end
The
now.
experiment is nearing its conclusion. The Enrichment Center is required to remind you that you will be baked, and then there will be cake.
Here we are, another one of Ratman's dens. Again, you can take these radios, and there's a certain location in every level where you get the Easter egg. And the sound, by the way, for those who are here at the start, the sound that they make when you find the right location, if you run it through sound to picture, I can't remember what the name for it is, it gives Easter eggs for the then upcoming release of Portal 2. Now, I've messed this jump up every single time. I was literally about to say, hang on, I made it that time.
The experiment
let's
is
try
nearing
again.
its conclusion. The Enrichment Center is required to remind you that you will be baked, and then there will be cake.
I remember spending so long on this level the first time I played. Because it just... much like that jump, it just keeps going. There we go. There we go. All because of this bit here. But when you know what you need to do, it does become a little bit easier. There. There we go. Now all the turrets are down. Hang on. Oh, come on. Okay. Whew. There's a lot of timing things in this game that become less of a concern in Portal 2. As much as I do appreciate this game is very well designed, they seriously crack the level design in Portal 2 so much better. Like, the fact that this game has quite flawed level design at times really becomes clear after you grasp Portal 2. Little chat raccoon unplugged something during his a technical issue screen. Oh, that would be cute. Okay. Whee! There we go. Welcome back, Sparrowhawk. Yeah, I do need to get a standby screen. Oh yeah, I do need to go this way. Yes. To be fair, we haven't really had technical issues before. Not really. Like, this has just been a bad stream for them. I appreciate everyone sticking around, and I don't fault anyone who decided to leave. Because it's been a whole thing today. At least it's, I won't say that, I'm not going to curse it. I won't curse it. This is such a satisfying room to get right. Whee! Oh, come on. Never mind. Oh, God. Let's try that again. There we go. Blue. Orange. Freckle and Hyde, welcome. You missed the nightmare of the first 50
Be
minutes.
advised that the next test requires
Nothing
exposure
worked.
to uninsulated electrical parts that may be dangerous under certain conditions. For more information, please attend an Enrichment Center Electrical Safety Seminar.
You got it. Under certain conditions. I wonder what conditions they would be. There we go. Level 19 of 19.
Final test. When you are done, you will drop the device
Like, I
in
can't-
the Equipment
Anyway.
Recovery Annex. Enrichment Center regulations require both hands to be empty before any cake.
There we go. We need an electrical safety seminar with our luck, yeah. How do electronics work seminar? Yeah, and because you're forced to think quickly, this energy ball is very likely to just sneak up behind you. Like if I put the orange there. Because then you have to move the portal that it came through. Otherwise it's just going to come back out and hit you again. I'm glad they got rid of the energy balls in the sequel. Yep. Cake time! Oh my god, I can't wait for the cake!
The test is now over. All Aperture technologies remain safely operational up to 4,000 degrees Kelvin.
What?
Rest assured that there
The
is
cake.
absolutely no chance of a dangerous equipment malfunction prior to your victory incandescence.
Victory
Thank you for
Condescent.
participating in this Aperture Science computer-aided enrichment activity.
You are most welcome. Music just kicks into gear. Actually, can we do this all in one go? He. Yeah, we can!
What are you doing? Stop it. We are pleased that you made it through the final challenge where we pretended we were going to murder you. We are very, very happy for your success. We are throwing a party in honor of your tremendous success. Place the device on the ground, then lie on your stomach with your arms at your sides.
Nah.
A party associate will arrive shortly to collect you for your party. May.
Hello. I'm elsewhere. Yeah. That's weird. I love that line. It's such a robotic, weird thing for like an AI that's running the entire facility to say. I can feel you inside the facility. Such good writing. Anyway, I brought the spanner here because you can just fire a portal through it, but I like doing that. Danger, contaminated area. Contaminated with what? Who knows? Mayhaps we'll never find out. Contaminated with contamination. See the cubes being delivered to different test chambers. Can't quite make that out. Case study, genetic lifeform and disk operating system. GLaDOS, who we've been listening to throughout. I know nothing about Portal, so this is freaky. Welcome to the back rooms of Portal, essentially. Dollars and cents competing with Black Mesa for Department of Defense and government-wide acquisition contracts. Black Mesa is a company from the Half-Life series, by the way. I have no idea what's going on. What is Black Mesa? 2.59% of all Department of Defense contracts. 10 billion in federal dollars annually, 12%. So there's like a business meeting thing that's going on. 5-year review, GSA schedules. Where yellow is Black Mesa and blue is Aperture, where we are. Proposed and awarded. Aperture is awarded none. Law. Contaminated with cake. This is when the game starts getting chilling, because... Well, we skipped this chamber, but this was a chamber from earlier. And this is when it starts to click. These are the windows that you've been seeing from the chambers the entire game, and no one's ever been in them. No one's ever been watching. Other than GLaDOS, of course. There's another chamber that we've seen. Vex the Party Crasher! Lucky Bye! Ah, welcome! Streamer Mitch standing there while a few chat raccoons run around. Chat raccoons have stolen the streaming setup. Made your way from keyboard. Those would be fun. Exit up this way. Whoop. Right. Which way we go? We're going this way.
What are you doing? You haven't escaped, you know.
I'm on my way to escape.
Going the right way. Hello, is anyone there?
What?
Okay, the test is over now. Move in. Go back to the recovery annex for your cake. It was a fun test, and we're all impressed at how much you won. The test is over. Come back.
Do you remember that room, by the way? We did see that room earlier.
Somebody cut the cake. I told them to wait for you, but they can't get anywhere. There is still some left. If you hurry back.
What is this game? This is Portal. It is a classic. If you're interested in playing and concerned about spoilers, stop watching now. It's something like £5 or something on Steam. And it is amazing and well worth playing. I have played this a whole bunch. This isn't a first time playthrough. It's such a fun game. What? This is near the end when we've done all the test chambers, and now we're escaping. Model scuffed? Oh, come on. Hang on. Hang on. Wait. We'll get to a loading screen. There we go. Bloop. I've not had this before where the model just keeps breaking. Just like, is the connection from the phone to the to VBridger, which is what I use to connect the model from the phone to 2D Live Studio. VTube Studio, whatever it's called. The model looks shocked. Come on. It might have been the internet issues I was having earlier. Oh. Was that it? There we go. Yeah, I just need to restart things, and that gets it going. Frames dropped due to rendering lag. Have we been dropping frames throughout? Well, there might have been stuff right near the start. Not much drop from network, so that's okay. Hey, okay. And continuing. Sorry about that. Thank you for letting me know. GLaDOS sabotaging me. Hello. So there's developer commentary in this game, like built in. And one interesting thing they mentioned in this level is players in testing they found players don't look up. So this ladder here is built to guide the eye upwards to realize that's where you need to go. But it's something about when you enter into a new room, you enter and you look around, you might even look behind you, you might look down, but people rarely look upwards to try and figure out what they need to do. That's kind of interesting. What do we just like rise up. There we go. And that's how you smash the patriarchy. Ignore that joke. What? Not anymore. Mistimed that jump. Oh yeah.
And then I was all, we pretended we were going to murder you.
There we go. Oop. Oh no, we just drop here, don't we? Whee! Okay, I probably should have put the blue there instead, but whatever.
You really shouldn't be here. This isn't safe for you. It's not too late for you to turn back. I'm not angry. Just go back to the testing room.
That's where we need to be. That's where we need to be. There we go. What? Over here. There we are. That's where we just came from. And down here. Now we're walking on the pipes.
You should have turned left before. It's funny, actually, when you think about it. Someday we'll remember this and laugh, and laugh, and laugh. Oh boy. Well, you may as well come on back.
Alright. Wait for that piston. Wait! Nice! First try. There we go. Another Ratman den. Just says help. Ah, some water brand water. Ah, I don't think it's possible to make that jump. Oh.
So please put me down.
Yeet. Goes behind me. Did you mind? Water brand water is the best water, yeah. They're very likely to turn around when you when you clonk them. Well, there we are.
You're not a good person. You know that, right?
What?
Good people don't end up here. Can you hear me?
Starts getting desperate at this point. Villain and hero settings are like that's where it just came from. Like no, it's not. Like superhero, supervillain sort of stories. There's definitely a lot of potential with them. I don't have anything planned for one. I did consider doing a supervillain sort of story ages ago, but just never got around to it. They're definitely interesting. I do like settings like that where there's where it's not just ordinary. It's not like, because you notice with all of my audios, they're not set in an ordinary world. There's something different, something interesting going on, and I really find that fascinating. Cake is alive. Tasty cake. Can I help you? She's watching you. This might be the last of the Ratman dens. I can't remember how many more there are after this. Oh. Over this way. Portal goes zoom. Hi, Alex. Whee! Nice.
This is your fault. It didn't have to be like this. I'm not kidding now. Turn back or I will kill you.
Big bad jellyfish.
I'm going to kill you.
Oh, sorry, I was
And
looking at the
all cake
jellyfish.
is gone. You don't even care, do you? This is your last chance.
Settings where the villain is right. I do like stories that aren't just like black and white morality, when there's a lot of grayness to it. I like it when you can't just go, well, they're clearly in the wrong. It's nice when there's a character that is in the wrong, but has a point. You can understand their thinking, because then it's a... You can understand why they fight for what they do. Of course, there's no problem with characters that aren't like that. Like, for instance, the reason for like a chaotic character like the Joker that's never going to change. That's purely for the sake of the protagonist. It's how that character interacts with the protag. But I do find characters like that interesting where they have a point as well, where both sides are mutually exclusive but have a good point. There we go. Oh, I needed that. Oh yeah, I needed that. What? Phew. Okay. Over here. No, where's Alex? There we go. We don't need the cube going forwards. Now, partway through this room here, there's a loading screen, and you can make the loading screen look really weird by portaling past it. I tried carrying a crate through this section, and it just goes, what are you trying to do? Like, it still works, but it just... it loads weirdly. Ah, here's the fun room. Here we go. Alright. What? Hang on. I can't remember the keybinds for my eyes. Oh, I'll see in 10 seconds if I press the right key button there, if I press something that looks weird. There we go. Almost. Thank you. Oh yeah, I pressed the wrong one entirely. There we go. Haven't used the keybinds in ages. Trying to make things look serious. With the serious eyes, and no, I go with the spinny circle eyes. You know a villain is written well when you start agreeing with them. That is interesting. Hello! I think that's all of them? Yeah. Fishball Eyes of Doom. Right. Oh, nearly. Let's try again. Oh, there is one turret left, but nice. What? I was looking at chat there. There we go. Right, we'll use that one. Eternal! How's it going, mate? What? I placed the wrong bottle. Okay, there we go. There we go. And through here. I might not have too much to say for the next few minutes. Because we're about to enter her room. There's something in games about large circular rooms, right? You see a large circular room, you know what's gonna happen. Hello, GLaDOS.
Well, you found me. Congratulations.
This is the emergency cut-off phone that's been cut off.
Despite your violent behavior, the only thing you've managed to break so far
Is my heart.
Maybe you could settle for that, and we'll just call it a day. I guess we both know that isn't going to happen. You chose
Aww.
this path. Now I have a surprise for you.
Tell me your
Be playing
surprise.
Surprise in 5, 4. Time out for a second. That wasn't supposed to happen. Do you see that thing that fell out of me? What is that? It's
I
not a
wonder.
surprise. I've never seen it before. Never mind. It's
Never
a mystery
mind.
I'll solve later.
Alas.
Well, because you'll be dead. Where are you taking that thing?
Oop.
I wouldn't bother with that thing. My guess is that touching it will just... Kidding me. Did you just set that aperture science thing, we don't know what it does, into an aperture
I need
science
some tea.
emergency intelligence incinerator? That has got to be the dumbest thing that... Whoa, 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 whoa.
Whoa.
Good news. I figured out what that thing you just incinerated did. It was a morality core they installed after I flooded the enrichment center with a deadly neurotoxin to make me stop flooding the enrichment center with a deadly neurotoxin. So get comfortable while I warm up the neurotoxin emitters.
This section was such a huge inspiration for the delivery of the Yandere ship AI. I mean, that's kind of obvious, but...
Shut off the turret defenses. Oh well. If you want my advice, you should just lie down in front of a rocket. Trust me. Toxin.
Alright.
Right. Keep doing whatever it is you think you're doing. Killing you and giving you good advice aren't mutually exclusive.
Whoop.
The rocket really is the way to go.
I'll just let you enjoy the dialogue here.
Growing up isn't important to me. You think you're doing some damage?
2 plus 2 is...
In base 4, I'm fine.
That's a great joke.
Survived this long because I was curious about your behavior. Well,
Oh, come on.
to destroy that part of me. Unfortunately, as much as
Try
I
that.
love to now,
There we go.
get the neurotoxin into your... Just point out that you were given every opportunity to succeed. There was even going to be a party for you. A big party that all your friends were invited to.
The cake recipe core.
Companion Q. Of course, he couldn't come because you murdered him. All your other friends couldn't come either because you don't have any other friends. Because
It's
of how
mean.
unlikable you
Yeah, shut up.
are. So deadly.
It's like the email I got from Enchant.
Kidding.
Okay.
The deadly was in mass.
This is the tricky one to try and
Stuff.
grab.
Serial rubber.
What? First try. Come on.
On the other hand, you're going to
Look at the captions.
a lot less funny. Who's gonna make the cake when I'm gone? You.
There we go.
You're wasting your time. And believe me, you don't have a whole lot left to waste. What's your point?
How'd you like that? What do you reckon to that, GLaDOS, eh?
I have your brain scanned and permanently backed up in case something terrible happens to me.
Oh gosh. I just love she's just still going. Oh, that's so creepy. That was so creepily timed. Like, the timing isn't even guaranteed to be like that. Like, normally you can hear that throughout, but That was really well timed for the creep factor. For it to slow right down for the chuckle. Destruction, yay. Oh, ignore the ignore that on the right.
Thank you for assuming the party escort submission position.
And the lower left. This robot dragging you back was added in as an Easter egg shortly before the launch of Portal 2. You also see what that robot looks like in the Ratman comics, I believe. What an experience, this game. What an amazing game. By the way, don't go anywhere just yet, because we do have a little bit more that we can play. We're not about to end the stream just because we've beaten the game. We're not jumping into Portal 2 just yet. We'll play for another hour or so. You ready for one of the best credits to a game ever made?
This was a triumph. I'm making a note here. Huge success.
It's hard to overstate my satisfaction. Aperture science. We do. Participating in this enrichment center activity. There's a lot of warnings in the terminal. There we go. Ah, that was fun. That was a lot of fun. I saw it at the start, but I was singing, matey. Alright, normally this would be a good place to end because that's it for Portal. There are some bonus maps in this game. There's like some of the chambers redone, but with like extra challenges. Those are fun and quite difficult. There's the timer ones which aren't fun. I don't like time trials. But what we'll do instead, we're not starting. Boop. Get rid of that. We're not starting Portal 2 just yet. What we'll do instead, go back to normal eyes. There we go. Is there was a map pack for this game that was exclusive to Xbox 360, and it was ported by fans to PC because it runs in the same engine, so it's basically the same map layout. Called Portal Still Alive. I don't know if we'll get through the entire thing because it's quite a lot more difficult. I have beaten it before, but we might as well check that out while we're... And that immediately breaks the model. Of course it does. Of course it immediately breaks... Okay, hang on. Here we go again. Whoop. Yay, more... It's been Scuff all throughout, hasn't it? Something about playing around with the internet at the start after we had internet drops. Doot doot doot. You know what we need to do? Not that. There we go. Try again. Come on. I'm trying what I did last time, which was nothing, because that seemed to fix it. This stream was brought to you by Scuff. What is going on this time around? What is just going on? Come on, you can connect. You can figure it out. I'm sorry, everyone. Get Scuff now for a limited time discounts. Like, I have no idea what it was that I did that solved it before. It just started working. It stops working and then starts working. Try again. Scuff is too attached. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Bear with me, everyone. Just deactivate that while I'm messing around. The mole just... yeah. The phone's not overheating. I know it just... sometimes it just doesn't work. And I don't know why. Ah! And then it just starts working again. I guess sometimes it just needs a break? Hello? Come on, start sending. There we go. Alright. Sorry, your Mitch is not responding. Please try again later. Okay, we're back up again. Hopefully this continues to work. I'll wait for my stream to catch up. We good? Can you see the game? Can you see the model? Are all things well with the world? Give us a sec just to catch up. Oh no, of course not, because it didn't show the game. Bloop. Now you should be able to see it. That was my fault. Just the model. Yeah, my fault. Sorry, I didn't change the scene. So, both should now be working. No game. Yeah, yep. Sorry. There we go. There we go. Okay, it's caught up now. It's showing it properly. This is Portal Still Alive. So consider like a non-canon version 1.5. It's a map pack of extra difficult maps that were originally officially exclusive for the Xbox 360, but were ported by fans in this map pack, Portal Still Alive, which, if you have the base Portal game on Steam, you can get this map pack on ModDB, mod database. And it's well worth the play. So if you are considering playing this, if this looks interesting, feel free to dip out of the stream so you don't spoil the solutions to the puzzles, because this is a little bit tricky. New game. Start now. Also, there's no voice lines in this. This is purely just levels, so I'll be able to talk freely. And this is the most annoying part in the game, because you just have to wait for this. Get my controller back. Did I press the right one? My preview window is just a stream, so it's like 20 seconds behind. There we go, yeah, it's the correct controller. Because I could have done this controller. Oh yeah. Portal but tests your patience, yeah. Just this slow bit. Not necessary. Okay. Almost walked right into that. Almost did that. Here's where the game begins. So, we need to get this energy pellet into there. With us being up here. There we go. Wait, come on. Oh, come on, it just despawned. I was far too slow on that. There we go. That was a lot faster. So it just mainly uses the same assets as the base game. No voice lines. Just pure puzzle solving. Oh, I'm getting some frame drops in the demo screen. Are there a lot of frame drops on your end? What did I... Oh, I needed to... FPS... 60. Okay, we should have better frame rate now. Should see less drops, so sorry about that. Now, I've solved this puzzle the difficult way several times every time I've gone through this. I figured out a much better way when I was testing the game earlier today. That's so much easier. So much easier. Oh, I don't need to do that. Blip. And a bloop. Think David ever had a cable... Oh, probably. I don't think he caused one. He kind of... He's a techie kind of guy. Chat display seems frozen. Let me just give that a kick. Hopefully that helps. Now, there are some assets that are a little bit different in this game. I don't think these are like deadly. I think it's supposed to be a bit like Wilson. What am I doing? Oh, yeah. Yeah. Oh yeah, I don't need that cube. Okay. Okay, what do we need to do here? Can't put any turret through any portals through there. I have played this before a few times. I have solved these puzzles before, but not as often as the first game, and it is quite difficult. So we will be working some of these out as we go. So, so we can fire out through here. The threat cube. Kinda, yeah. With it we can jump up here. Whoop. There we go. Can get over there. What does this do? That opens that door. That fizzles that cube, but we don't need it anymore, I don't think. Yeah, because that opens that door, but we don't need it. Okay, so that's open there. Good. Awesome! Just for good measure. Yeah, frame rate looks a lot better in my preview. We will go to serious size for this. Chamber 4 of 14. We'll see if we get through all of these in the stream, but we might get stuck at some point, I'm not sure. Okay. There we go. Up here. Hello, camera. Okay, so we need both of them to be activated. And then yeah, we just need to fire a portal through it. Job done. What does this do? Just grab a cube from here. Lovely. Wait. Give me that back. Yeah, okay. So much more eerie, these, because there's no voices, and just like, the cameras still wake up and follow you. Feels so much more dead. Should we have some music? Unnecessary metal music. Oh, perfect timing with the electrics. No, I won't ruin the ambiance. I won't ruin l'ambiance. Okay, what activates that? Oh, nothing. That cube is tied to that. Grab you. That opens that. Good, good, good. Oh, this is a complicated one. Third and fifth squares along. Ah, I didn't grab it. A bit too high up. Let's try again. Yes! And fifth square along, I believe. Nice! We need to get up there, which uses momentum. Put the orange one there. Come on, first try. Hell yeah. Happy with that. Actually, we'll go with the keyboard controller. Imagine on somebody working on a few scripts want to tell us. I don't really want to say too much about because I know I've previously mentioned stories that I've been excited to tell that just I never got around to doing. Like, cause I mentioned a sequel for a story once that I never got around to doing just because it was very difficult to write, and I've had to just put it on the shelf. So I don't want to give too much away about stuff that's that isn't guaranteed to be the next thing. Boop. I do have some sequels coming up. I need to write some more, like, one-shots. I need to have a better balance of sequels to one-shots. Okay. Am I here? Oh, I see. Ooh. Nearly went through there. There we go, that's what we need to do. Down here, yeah. What does that open? So, plant orange there. Nice! We've got turrets in this one. Threat cube. I like that name. Okay. There we go. Oh, it's still alive? Oh, that's apt.
Activated. Are you still there?
Who's activated? What? That's who. That's who. Okay. Whoa, and there you go. Okay, I thought that was ground beneath. Oops. Okay, let's try that again. It just sounds so close. Shh. Be the noisy bugger.
Activated.
Oh, I need to wait for... Okay, I got you. Nice. And then blue here. You just fly through me. Sorry, it took me too long to get the joke, and then I felt like it'd been... I'd taken too long and the moment had passed, so my apologies. Whew. Wait, where did we go? Here? Whee! Oh, come on. Come on. Orange there, just so I can get back up. There we go. And we'll jump this time. And bump ahead. Okay. Let's try that then. Okay, we just needed to reduce momentum a little bit. Rather than have to explain everything, because then she'll ask me to explain what VTubing is. Yeah, I tend not to explain things to people because it takes too long. Oh, they can actually see me around the corner. Wait. And I was going to say a bowling catchphrase, but I couldn't think of one. Is chat caught up? Nope, chat has broken. Hopefully that updates it. There we go. Yeah, something weird is going on with chat not updating. I need to look into that. Sorry about so much of this stream being wonky and broken, by the way. Chamber 7. Okay, we need to put 2 cubes on here. This one took me a while to figure out the first time I played. Okay, so we have 1 cube. There's more cubes up there. So what do we need to do? There we go. Now we're in the innards of this test chamber. Where does that go? Because that's where we came from. That's there. The wonkier the stream, the more entertaining it is. Well, I'm glad to hear that. It's not by design. It is what it is. There we go. We now have an abundance of crates. What? There we go. 1 there, and 1 there. There it is. Don't need it. There we go. No one asks me most things because then I start info dumping and I lose my voice because I'm passionately shouting about my newest type of fixation. I feel that people do ask, like my family do ask me things, but I've just learned not to answer because what's happened historically is they will not understand, get bored, and then change the subject when I'm mid-sentence. Like, I pause for breath and they change the subject completely. And I haven't even gotten to what I was trying to talk about yet. Okay. Oh dear. That was rough. That was rough. Okay. Let's grab that. One there, and here. The bowling ball can come over there. There we go. Your mum asked you for your Twitter. Oh no. There we go. We're actually speeding through this faster than I was expecting. Happy to say that I swiftly evaded the answer. Well played. Now let's make it tea. Let's see what room we're on now. Oh, is the model goofed again? Ah. You know what? We're so close to the end of the stream, and that's actually a pretty fitting expression, really. We might just leave it there. Oh, I meant to fade out the tail as well. Meant to turn that back on, and boop. There we go. So it's not taking up so much of the game. I'll try to restart the model. We just hit the entire plethora of issues this time around, haven't we? What's happened this time around? I don't enlarge it. And boop. Doesn't work this time, we'll just leave it as is, because we'll wrap up soon. An application is all... What? What a... Oh my god. You are incorrect, socket exception. Nothing should be doing that. Okay, hang on. Do they think the program's still running? The donation bar? Oh, the coffee thing in the lower left. Oh, when did that get turned off? There we go. Connect. Start sending. Okay, so something was trying to use the same socket? Really? Why? Alerts. But yeah, the alerts haven't been on. Where are the alerts gone? There's the... Why did the alerts turn off? Oh my... So much of OBS has not been working today. What's been going on? If we did have the donation bar, that too would somehow scuff. It did! It was supposed to be on and it turned off at some point for some reason. Okay, so if anyone has donated during the stream and the donation didn't pop, I sincerely apologise. Hang on. We don't actually get that many donations, so probably not. You can't see this, right? Okay, good. Do you want to just bring up my browser? Okay, good. Okay, so yeah, the donation alert thing has been shut off this entire time. Thankfully, no one donated during this time, so we haven't missed anyone. Phew, that would have been deeply embarrassing. Scuffing the whole time, yeah. Ah. Well, there we go, it's back now. This has been such a mess of a stream. I'm glad that people have been saying it's entertaining, but I'm just kind of embarrassed. Anyway, let's jump back in. But yeah, if anyone does want to chip in, and it helps to support the channel and is a great way to like help towards future art commissions for like future audios. Of course, entirely optional. Right, how do I get past this? Oh. That should do it. Nice. Oh, come on! Whew. This is an annoying level. This is a very annoying level. That box is there to prevent you from seeing this turret, I seem to recall.
Target lost.
Your leg just gets stuck down there.
Resting.
Okay, we'll move you out of the way. There we go. So, we need to get that pellet into behind here. Right. Win a scuff competition. Okay. Okay. This is a tricky one to get the timing right. I'll wait for the pellet to explode. That gives us the most amount of time. There we go. Okay, here we go. Come on, first try. Oh, and then missed a jump. I'm proud of that. I'm proud of that. You prefer villains that are hidden away or in plain sight? There's potential for both, depends on what the story scenario is. Like, both could work. Alright, how many do we have? Ooh! We're almost done. Okay, so we've got falling sections here. I guess for this? I missed. Oh! Okay, we can't fire anything through that. How do we open that door? Do we go back through there again? Let's try that. Orange. Yes, there we go. There was a porthole there. Oh, that's where we just came from. So we need to go up here. Something there. Lovely, we have a cube now. Do we get over there? I think we do. Lovely. There's our 2 cubes. There's some gross bogies and stuff down there. Take care, Atlas. Thank you so much for dropping by. I hope you've enjoyed this mess. Actually, I hope you don't. I hope you did enjoy this, because then that means you might have some semblance of taste. Oh, this has been a bad stream. I've had fun. Ah, this room was in the trailers for Portal, but was cut. It wasn't in the final game, so it was added in DLC. Well, 360 DLC. That was like one of the early trailers for Portal 1. here. Bloop, bloop. Okay, we want... Oh, I missed! Oh, we can stand on this, it's okay. There we go. Oh, this bit. This bit always messes me up. Because I'd forget which one I was supposed to use. I need to fire blue here, don't I? Yes. Something about this room gives me chills. What? Nice. The lighting is really lovely as well. Very grim. We've been called tasteless, how are we feeling? I mean, don't lie, this has not been a good stream. Chamber 12 or 14. I've had fun. It's been fun. It's not been good, but it's been fun. What? Get rid of you. Okay, we've got a cube up there, we've got 2 buttons, and a door that requires 2 buttons. Simple, simple, simple. Oh, I needed to jump. Whereas something rather impressive, I can sit through a 2-hour stream of mages, but I can't sit through even half an hour of a movie. Oh, wow. Why is that? Do I was jumping. Wait! And there we go. I was just messing up the timing. I do genuinely, by the way, appreciate everyone sticking around. I expected this to be barren after the first 15 minutes of nothing working. That was such a mess. Okay. Okay. No, so what we need to do... This is a really fun level. When I played this the first time, figuring this one out. This is a fun one to figure out. Okay. No, we don't want to do that yet. Okay. I want to go there. Yep. Onto this. Then that cube. There. Thank you. Now we're up here, and now we have enough momentum to reach that. Here we go. Hello! Grab you. Bloop. And then we go blip and a bloop. Get that box. Fell off. Try again. Get that box. There. And done. It's a really well-designed level, I think. You can't use the turrets as weights, no. They're not heavy enough.
There you are.
No, I'm not.
Who are you?
I don't blame you. So there's a whole chamber over there that I remember being very, very difficult the first time I played. Second time I played, I realised you could do this.
Hello. Are you still there?
Wait. Stop. Hang on, no, I got turned around. There's a way to cheese this, I know there is. I know there is.
Uh-oh.
I've forgotten what the cheese is. I've forgotten the cheese. There it is. I was going to the wrong door. Yeah, there's a whole extra massive part of the chamber that took me so long. But the second time I played, I accidentally just stumbled across that. The turrets always had very nice voices. I agree. They're so well designed. The really, cutesy voices just clash so horribly with the fact that they're full of bullets. I'm glad you enjoy it. Man with raccoon boy model criticizes viewers' taste. Come on, we could like a bit of trash as a treat. Very well played. No crackers, Gromit. There we go. Boop. No, boop. Boop. Oh, it already booped. Okay. Right. Is this about right? Nope. Nope. About here? Ah, I had the angle right that time. There we go. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Wait, do I even need this cube? Do I need to bring it with me? Surely we do. Yeah, we do. There we go. Oh, I'll just run it. We need the cubes there. Here. Grab you. Okay, we need to remember which colour we place. So, there we go. Ooh. Get out of here. Ow. I think it just hit me in the face. I think it headbutted me. Okay, then blue over there. Nice. Just wait for the unstationary scaffold. Grab. Bro, grab. Oh, I didn't grab! I didn't grab! Did you shoot me bum? Less of that, please.
Are you still there?
I was gonna let you live, but that was rude. Rude. Yeah. Need better timing on that. There we go. Nice. These are so weirdly designed, and I don't mean weird as a pejorative. I haven't had the song for this game stuck in my head for so long, now it's back. How's it going, Star? Welcome. Ah, this? I was going to go back and look at the screen. This is chamber 14 of 14, so this is the last level. Alright, well, first of all, we'll move these down here. So to activate the door, we need to hit 5 different things. This will be one of them, I think. No, that just opens... Oh, would you do one? There we go. Thank you very much. That's one. We need to get up there to get this pellet. I think this is the most difficult part of it. Okay. Okay. We need to hit that. Important reminder for the energy balls. You need to place the portal where you want them to come out first. Not the portal where you want them to go in, otherwise it'll hit you in the arse every time. Okay, we'll wait for this one to destroy itself. Give us the most amount of time. Is this resetting its timer? Alright. Okay, let's try that. So we want to come down out of there and in there. There we go. There we go. Right. I don't know why that had a little hop there. Get on the bleeding button. Thank you kindly. Need a second cube here. Nice. And the stuff up there. Now how many cubes we need to take with us? We're going to take one at a time though, so that's okay. Boop. Nice. That's what we want to see. Oh, there's a second cube here. Oh, that's the one I just dropped, isn't it? I'm a plonker. Run. Okay. Okay, well I'll put this cube on that. Then put another cube on here. There we go. Let's go up here and here and that button there. Nice. And that's got the door open. Ladies, gentlemen, everyone, Portal's still alive. There's no boss battle. It's just a collection of interesting puzzles. But I wanted to cram that on at the end. How long did that take? Was that half an hour for all 14? There we go. That's a fun bit of extra stuff. Get rid of the terminal. Ah. And delightfully, the model is still working by the end of the stream. Wow, that was a lot going on in this stream, wasn't it? I'm so sorry for such a mess of a stream. I hope you've had fun because this has been fun. But it's been a journey, hasn't it? Hang on, let me just switch everything back. Whoop. Hi everyone. Put the controller down. The controller down. Not the T. There we go. Keep forgetting all my my key bindings. And show the tail off. There we go. Ah. Let's get a bit of music. Victory music. That'll count. That's good enough. Thank you all, everyone, so much. I hope you've enjoyed the stream. I do want to get back to streaming. After the new computer came in, I wanted to focus entirely on editing for a bit. Just since it had been a while since I'd been able to edit. And just try to get back to making audios. I do want to get back to streaming as well and have like a decent balance between the two. And yeah, I have some scripts along the way. I've got so many scripts open that someone mentioned earlier. I'd mentioned scripts on Tumblr, and I've got like a dozen scripts partially written, and my brain keeps bouncing around from one to the other. And the only things I've managed to finish so far are like collabs and things that will take a while to actually have recorded and take a while to edit. So that's kind of why it's been a while since I posted the last audio was Vampire Hunter 4. But I do need to try and get into the swing of things. Finished like solo scripts so that I can get videos out a little bit faster. And in the interim, I do want to do a handful of streams every now and then. I want to get through Portal 2 as well. And hopefully play Portal 2 co-op as well. Because I've never actually... Are you kidding me? Alright. Alright. Whatever. Finale scuff, yeah. Yeah, we've had issues with Portal. I've been struggling with getting Portal to work with OBS all day. Hopefully Portal 2 works a bit better. I need to try and figure out what the hell is causing this. Like, hopefully a reboot will help, because this hasn't been happening before. But this is weird and annoying now that the model just like it's the connection from the phone to the PC, which is going via the router, and I was having internet issues at the start of the stream that just started 5 minutes before we began. I'll try and figure it out for next time. Sorry everyone for such a mess of a stream, but I had fun, and I hope you did too anyway. And with that, take care everyone, thank you so much for watching. Thank you for sticking with me for all of this mess. And hopefully next time it'll be less of a nightmare to get through the entire stream. But the previous 5 streams we didn't have any of this. It worked fine. What happened? What happened? Who knows? I'll try and find out. We'll try and find out for next time. Good night everyone. Take care. I'll catch you in the next one. Thank you so much for dropping by, and have a good rest of your night. Not a good time for the music to peak. What? I was talking for like 20 seconds too long. That would have tied up great with the music ending. I'm bad at ending streams.